So, when dealing with concrete surfaces or slabs that have been treated with densifiers, commercial flooring contractors often have the same concern about how they're going to get things to bond properly to that surface. Things like new floor covering adhesives or moisture mitigation systems that need porosity. How are they going to prep that surface to get it ready to accept those products? And when they start thinking about how to prepare the surface, almost always their thoughts go to some sort of mechanical preparation that involves grinding equipment or scarifying equipment or even shot blasting. We all know that those systems they cost money. Not everybody has their own mechanical tooling. So for companies that don't, they probably have to source out that portion of the job. But also, if you do have your own mechanical tooling, we know that these means of preparation they cause a lot of dust and a lot of noise. And if you're working in a specific facility, like a healthcare facility, for instance, or maybe even a food preparation facility, dust is certainly out of the question. So Maxxon has another alternative. We have a product in our line called Maxxon Commercial Profile, which takes the necessity of mechanical tooling out of the equation. So if the concrete is bare and there's no adhesives on it or no paint, which would stop the ability for this product to come in direct contact with the concrete, we're good to go, right? So you would basically just spray the profile material across the surface. You would brush it in with a stiff bristle broom or a brush, and you're basically going to let it react. And the active ingredient in the material will work to attack the minerals or the salts in the concrete, and it'll actually start shimmering and creating a little bit of a reaction that is going to eat away at those densifiers and open up that slab. And the longer you leave it on, normal dwell time is between 2 to 4 hours. So depending on what you're looking to achieve, the longer you leave it dwell, which is more in that 4 hour range, the greater job it's going to do. It'll create that texture that might be ideal for application of a traditional two-part epoxy moisture mitigation solution. Or if all you're looking to do is create porosity, you're probably looking closer in that 2 hour dwell period. But once you're ready to remove it, water is going to be your source of cleanup. So basically, there's several ways that you can do that depending on the space that you're working in. So if the space that you are in has a floor drain, you could basically just take a hose and spray it right down to that drain, because the solution at that point, once it's mixed with water, is biodegradable. So there's nothing that's going to harm the pipes or plumbing in that space. If you don't have the necessity of a floor drain, there's other ways that you can clean that floor. Probably the easiest is to use another pump sprayer that has water in it, where you can do a section at a time, kind of flood that area, and then pull it with a squeegee, and then you could just extract it away with a shop vac. The ideal way of cleaning the surface is if you have access to or can rent a auto scrubber. So the auto scrubber, you can basically make a few passes across the surface and then discard the solution that's extracted away. That would be the ideal situation. But again, Maxxon Commercial Profile, ideal for creating porosity or a profile in those spaces where there just can't be any noise or dust. Or ideal again if you don't happen to have your own, mechanical tooling, and you normally would source that end of the job out to another company.